Alright, guys, I'm so happy to welcome you to the day 6 of the Get Serious Challenge 2026. Wow, this program has been a very big transformation journey for many of us. Yeah, it's been life changing for many of us. The reviews are so big, they are so much. The testimonies, the changes has been massive. Yeah, I'm so glad about that. Yeah, we began this journey since um 19th of this month. We began all through from day 1 to day 2 to day 3 to day 4 and today to day 5, and today is the day 6. So if you are joining us for today and you haven't subscribed yet, I would like you to subscribe so that you can be able to go through all the whole teachings. Yeah, I knew that many of you will be coming late, so that's why I still have to leave the videos here on YouTube. After the sections, the videos remain so that you too can still go and watch. If you really want to change your life, I know not every person want to change their life. Not every person want to move from where they are, but I believe there are persons who want to, and because you're watching right now, it means you want to. So do your best to subscribe after this section. Even now, you can, while we're doing this, you can just click that and subscribe and watch the videos later on. You'll be glad you did. Alright, without wasting time, let's get into today's section. Today we are looking into a very powerful topic. Very, very powerful. Just a word. And what is that word? Action. Action. So we are moving on the topic that says moving from knowledge to transformation. Yeah, that's the topic we're talking about today. Moving from knowledge to transformation. We call this program a 7 days of mindset shifts, transformation. But you see, you can know everything in this world, but until you begin to put them into action, until you begin to put them into practice, until you begin to take actions step by step, your life can't change. You can still repeat your life the same way you repeated 2025. You can still do the same thing this year, 2026. What actually makes the difference in people's life? The rich and the poor have the same time, have the same life. But you see, the difference is how they use their time and the actions they put into their daily time. That's what separates us. There is nothing much different between you and me. We are all the same. What separates us is what you do and what I do. So you get it. So action is the bridge. Is the bridge. It's what takes you from this point to the next point. We've been learning a lot since day 1. And today I just want to make it clear to us that if we don't begin to take action, nothing is going to change. You get it? Now the question is, why do many people's lives remain the same? Despite we are living in the age of information, why is it that many people's lives still remain stagnant? Why? People read books, people watch videos, people attend programs, people listen to sermons, people listen to motivational speakers, people join courses, people join challenges. People do a lot of those things. Yet many lives never change. Why? The reason. Why is it that people, even despite knowing a lot, they are still stuck? People are informed, but they are not transformed. You know the reason why? Listen to me carefully. Knowledge without action is useless. Yeah. Knowledge without action is useless. You should get this into your mind. That you can know a lot, but until you begin to practice, until you begin to implement, nothing will change. You can know how to cook and still be hungry. Until you stand up and go to the kitchen and start cooking, nothing will change. You can know how to fix something, but until you take up your tools and begin working on fixing that thing, nothing will change. So knowledge is not the final step. It's not the end of everything. Now there is something I call the illusion of learning. You see, many people think that learning is progress. But learning is only preparation. It is not the destination. Learning is preparation, just like what we're doing here. We've been learning since day one. This is not the final step, bro. Don't think it's the end of it. You have gone through it. I've been active since day one. You only prepared. This is just preparation. This is not the destination. There is somewhere we are going. There is a result that is expected of you. This is just the preparation of it. So you can know what to do and still not do it. It's possible that after this challenge, you still go back to your past life. Is it possible that after sending your reviews, your testimonies to me, that you still go back to your past life? It's possible. It has happened over and over. People do that. They listen to good sermons and they go back to their past life. You're not the first person, so it's your choice. But whatever thing you choose to do doesn't affect me, and it doesn't affect any other person who is viewing this challenge right now. It doesn't affect any person. You reap the consequence of whatever thing you do. Yeah. So you should know that learning alone is not the end. You can understand principles and still live poorly. You can quote motivation and still be lazy. Information is not power. Applied information is power. So you can know what to do and refuse to do it. It doesn't affect any other person. We are victims of our own choices. We are victims of our own decisions. We are victims of our own things. So you can understand principles and still live poorly. You can quote motivation and still be lazy. Information is not power. Information is not power. Applied information is power. You get me? So information is not the end. You don't see the effects of information until you apply it. That's when you see the effects. That's when you see the results. So you need to understand this and start taking actions on it. Now there are reasons why we don't take action. Yeah, there are reasons. Now one of the reasons why people don't take action is fear of failure. Yeah, fear of failure. Many of us, we are afraid of failing. So we prefer not to try. We say to ourselves, I will wait till I'm ready. Let me learn more. You get me? Let me learn more. I'm not ready now. I can't do it now. Let me go and prepare more. And this is how you keep wasting time. Months go, years go, and you haven't done anything. So we learn by doing. And we sometimes say maybe later becomes never. You get it? So you need to remove fear of failure. Even if you fail trying to do something, it's good. You keep on trying. We already dealt on all those things from day one, where we are dealing on how our minds were programmed. So you should start doing something. Sometimes later becomes never. Most times you say later and you never did it. And this is 3 years now. You never took that course. You never learned that skill. You never started savings. The best time to start saving is now. Even if it's 1,000 naira, even if it's 500 naira, you start saving. It's going to help you. Don't say tomorrow. Stop procrastinating your next level. You should start now to start doing something. Now, number 2 is what I call the fear of criticism. Many of us are afraid of being laughed at. We are afraid of what people will say. We are afraid of what if I'm mocked. What if I try and it doesn't work? So we hide our potential. But if you must take your life from where you used to be to where it should be in this 2026, you should kill that fear of criticism. You should kill it. People must talk, whether you do good or bad. People will talk. There are good persons today who people talk so bad of. So people's opinion shouldn't stop you from being who you should be. You should start doing what you should do. Just get it off of what people will think or say about you. It doesn't matter. And number 3 is what I call perfectionism, seeking to be perfect. I'm waiting for the perfect time. I'm waiting for the perfect plan. So when you're seeking perfectionism, perfectionism is what is procrastination in disguise. So you'll be procrastinating what you should do today because you're waiting for the perfect moment, for the perfect time, for the perfect knowledge. Nobody starts with the perfect. We all start with the one we can, and along the line, it will only get better. So you need to start now. Number 4 is the comfort zone. The comfort zone. See, action is uncomfortable. Changing your life is uncomfortable. Discipline is uncomfortable. So growth demands effort. You see, many people love comfort more than progress. You get it? Many people love comfort more than progress. So you need to start taking action. Do the uncomfortable things to live a comfortable life. Write it down. Do the uncomfortable things to live a comfortable life. So you need to come out of your comfort zone. Do the things that stress you. Do those things you are scared of. Just start doing them. That's how you take your life from where you used to be to where it needs to be in 2026. You need to start doing the uncomfortable things. Now, there is something I wrote here. I call it the law of action. The law of action. Now, nothing changes until you act. See, prayer without action is incomplete. Planning without action is still useless. See, dreaming without action is still empty. It won't work. You see, action is the proof that you believe that it's going to work. You can say all the whole prayer, have all the whole beliefs, but if you don't start acting, nothing works. So if you truly believe, you have to move. When I got the vision of this program and I believed it, I had to take action. I had to move step by step. And here we are today. So you need to start taking action. Action is the proof of belief. Now, there is something amazing again I wrote down. I said, small actions create big futures. Small actions create big futures. We see people with big lives, big futures, the big dreams we want. We sometimes we think they started it big companies, big businesses, big platforms. They never started it big. It all started small. So transformation does not happen overnight. It happens through small and consistent actions. You see, 1 page of a book daily can give you about 10 books a year. As long as you keep reading 1 page of a book every day, before the end of the year, you may have read 10 books. 1 skill daily, before you know it, in 3 months, in 6 months, in 1 year, you've mastered it. 1 habit on a daily basis, before you know it, you've changed your life automatically. So don't despise small beginnings. The Bible says, do not despise the days of your little beginnings. Many of you, after this program, and what this program is actually doing is ushering you into a new beginning. Yeah. So you don't have to despise it. You need to take it serious. Start small. Small, gradually, things will begin to change. Now, you should know that we learn by doing. We learn by doing things. Experience is the greatest teacher. Yeah. So, you don't learn swimming by reading. No. You learn by entering the water. You get it? So you don't learn leadership by theory. You learn by leading others. You get it? So you grow by doing. You grow by doing. You don't learn singing by reading. You learn singing by singing. You learn writing by writing. When we were all small, how did we learn to write? We had to write. They had to hold our hands and write A. We learn by doing. So whatever thing you want to learn or achieve, you have to start doing it. You have to start, and with time you get more better and more perfect in it. So when you fail, failure is not your enemy. In fact, failure is the best feedback. The worst enemy is not taking actions. So because when you fail, every failure teaches you something. If you fail and you didn't learn anything, then you never learned. Anytime you fail in something, there is something to learn, something to correct. So when you fail, it corrects you, it refines you, it strengthens you. People who succeed fail more than others. They just don't quit. Many people you see today, billionaires, if they'll tell you how much they've lost, how many millions they've lost, you will pity them. But they refuse to quit, and that's why they are where they are today. So you don't quit when you fail. You keep doing. You keep trying. You try another way. You find a more better way to do things. Failure brings the best out of you. There are things you thought were the best, and when you go try them, it didn't work. You find another way. So failure helps you elevate, helps you become better in whatever field and whatever ambition you are chasing. Now I discovered that once you start taking action, you start having momentum. I call it the power of momentum. When you take action, action creates energy. Now when you start, motivation follows. Movement creates confidence. So you see that you tried it the first time. You see, you begin to get more energy, more interest. Step by step. You get? So the problem is actually starting. Once you begin, you'll be surprised that you won't want to quit again. Because you, step by step, you begin to, I achieved this today. Wow, so I could do this now. You can move on to this. Wow, I could do this. Your brain will begin to be reprogrammed that all you begin to desire is to go on and on and on. So action creates momentum. Many of us are looking for motivation. The motivation is start first. Immediately you begin to see more light. Now the next thing I want to talk about is having discipline over emotion. Having discipline over emotion. You can't depend on your feelings all the time. Some days you will feel tired. Some days you will feel discouraged. Some days you will feel bored. But discipline keeps you moving. Discipline is the only thing that keeps you moving. Now you can turn knowledge into systems. So serious people build systems. They don't rely on memory. They create routines. Like study time, practice time, reflection time, execution time. So systems make success automatic. You can create systems, create a routine. Now there's a difference between talkers and doers. As a talker, you can discuss what you want to do in the next 3 years, whatever. You can say, but doers, they take action. Talkers plan forever. Every time they keep planning. There are people that anytime you ask me, they say, I'm still thinking about it. I'm still planning. So talkers can plan forever, but doers start imperfectly. You can start imperfect. You can start now. So talkers start imperfectly. Doers start imperfectly. Talkers keep waiting. Doers act. Now the goal of today is to make you become an action-oriented person. I want you to begin to live an action-oriented life. It all depends on action. Action-oriented persons, we ask questions like, what is the next step? Not what if. Not what if it doesn't work. Not what will they say. Not when will it be perfect. But what can I do today? Every day you wake up, you ask yourself, what can I do today to make myself better? What can I do today that will take me closer to the life I want? What can I do today that will take me closer to the future? Now I want to tell you a hard truth. God will not bless what you refuse to start. God can never bless what you refuse to start. See, life will not reward what you delay. No, don't envy people tomorrow, because they started when you were delaying. So life will not reward what you delay. Destiny responds to action. Write it down. Destiny responds to action. You need to start. See, become a starter and also become what? A finisher. It doesn't end in starting. You need to finish. So your future is waiting for your movement. Your dreams are waiting for your courage. Your breakthrough is waiting for your action. So stop waiting. Stop waiting. You've planned for so much. You need to start doing something. You need to start building. You won't feel like it every day, but you can create routines. You can create routines. You can create systems. You can set an alarm with your phone. Set an alarm with your phone on your phone. Stop some things you do maybe late at night. Instead of chatting late night, you can start reading, or even start learning a skill. At least you take 30 minutes to learn, even if it's graphics designing or whatever to your interest. You can. So all I'm saying is, you need to start. Stop the bad habits and replace them with good habits. Stop the negative things and replace it with positive things. Stop the procrastination, replace it with action taking. So that's it for today. Think about all the things we've said so far. Think about them. Do you think it's true? Do you think it's something you need to start doing? Yeah, think about it. Tell yourself the truth. No person is being so hard on you. I'm not being hard on you. I just need you to do the things you need to do. Tomorrow, when you become who you ought to become, you enjoy it. Yeah. No discipline seems sweet at the start, but when you begin to get the fruits, the results, you'll be smiling. So you need to start now. Start the disciplines. Start the new habits. Replan yourself. Reschedule yourself. Start having a new beginning after this. And that's it.